Hello guys, me Austin Dawson here, and today I'm making my NFL playoff predictions for the 2020 playoffs. And yeah guys, let's get right into it. We got for the AFC wildcard playoffs, we got the Houston Texans against the Buffalo Bills in Houston. This is a good matchup, you know. The Bills could be a team that upset them. They have had a good season this year, and Texans, they got Deshaun Watson. You know, they got a great group of guys. They got some great, wide receivers. You know, they got a good defense. JJ Watt, he could make the playoffs. I'm not sure if he's gonna be in this game or not, but I'm going with Houston. Houston's bound to win a playoff game. They did a little bit ago, but they have in the playoffs. They did last year. That they just don't know how to do it in the playoffs. But I think this year they get it done. Buffalo, I think offensively, they just need to figure it out. I can see Buffalo win this game, though. It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm going with Houston. I think it's going to be 24, 24-17 Texans. All right, so now we got the New England Patriots for the first time in 10 years, since 2009, that they are in the wild card. Because they lost to the Dolphins, and Tom Brady threw a pick. Come on, man. Picks it. Come on. You guys got to win that game, man. But anyway, it's the Patriots against the Titans. Oh, man, this is a good matchup. As you can see, I got my Patriots shirt on. I love my Patriots. I love my Titans. As you can see, I'm a Lions, Patriots, and Titans fan. Been like that since 2011. But yeah, once again, they faced in the playoffs. They did face, not last year, but the year before. Yeah, I believe it was the year before. Yeah, I think it was. And then the Patriots won that one in the divisional round. This time it's in the wild card. And this was a tough one, man, but this Patriots offense does not look like it's getting anywhere. And this Titans offense, man, it's pretty good. You know, they got AJ Brown, you got Ryan Tannehill, you got Derrick Henry, like, you know, and I believe their coaches was the offense coordinator, defense coordinator for the I think it was offense coordinator for I apologize if that's not correct. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but so it's kind of funny, but yeah, this should be an interesting matchup here. Ryan Tannehill's first playoff game. I mean, look at that. Like, even the short amount of games, like, he has more touchdowns in less games. That's why I feel like I'm going to Titans. I know you don't want to doubt the Patriots. You just don't. I did last year, but last year I should have picked the Patriots. I really should have picked the Patriots. You know, I don't know. I believe in the Chargers. I don't know why, what I did, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots won this, you know, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee won this either. You know, it's a tight matchup, but I think Tennessee, with their good defense, you know, Brian Tannehill beat the first playoff game, you know, Derrick Henry, he's played with Alabama, so he's been in these kind of situations before in college, so I think Tennessee wins this game. I think they win it 24-20 in Foxborough and shock the Patriots, and I think this is what ends the dynasty with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Not Bill Belichick. I think Bill Belichick, if they can find a quarterback, you know, or draft one and get lucky, I think the Patriots could continue that. But with Tom Brady, no, I think it ended last year. I think that's it. But they could prove me wrong. But I'm picking the Titans to win that matchup. And then we got the New Orleans Saints against the Minnesota Vikings in New Orleans. I'm picking the Saints, man. The Vikings, they don't, especially when they face the Seahawks, man, and they face the Packers. They don't look like that team that can beat an elite team like the Saints. And I think the Saints win 34-27. I think they win 34-27. No. Yeah, 34-27. I think the Vikings score a late touchdown to make it close, but I think the Saints dominate this game. You have the Philadelphia Eagles against the Seattle Seahawks, and Carson Wentz, man, you gotta give him props. He is a beast. He just knows how to throw the ball to anybody, man. Like Seahawks, sorry, not Seahawks, but Patriots Eagles. They've been battling injuries all season long. They somehow got to the playoffs. Like, how about the Cowboys, man? Jason Garrett probably gonna get fired, man. If you're a Cowboys fan, you better hope he gets fired. Because that's pathetic for the Cowboys, man, have to make the playoffs. Like, come on now. Come on. You know, if the Eagles had that same amount of team, man, they would have done a lot. They would have done a lot better than that. But anyway, I'm picking the Seahawks. The Seahawks, a definitely experienced team. You got Pete Carroll, a Super Bowl champion. He also did very well with the USC in the college days. They also have Marshawn Lynch back. They have Russell Wilson. They had that great defense, man. Once again, like the whole team is pretty elite, and I've been in Seattle win this game. I'm gonna say 28-21. No, sorry, 28-20. Yeah, I'm gonna say 28-20. So we're moving on to the divisional round. So it would be the 49ers. Hang on, so it's NFC, so it'd be hang on. Alright, so I looked the video for like a little bracket. You know, I know that's the person's opinion, so I'm not gonna go based on theirs. I'm gonna base on mine, but just to look at it, you know, that's how I'm gonna go based on it. Alright, so the Titans would verse the Ravens in the AFC divisional. Then you got the 49ers, they would face Seattle. Ooh, man, that'd be a great matchup there. 49ers against Seattle, man. That's a tough one, man, because Jimmy G. Can you really trust Jimmy G, or do you trust the veteran Russell Wilson? And honestly, I think since they barely lost, and a controversial, you know, call that maybe Seattle should have won. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so I can't really say much. I haven't watched the highlights yet. I was at the movies, so I didn't even get to watch the game. But I heard it was a controversial call. I'm picking Seattle. I don't think Seattle's going to let the 49ers win again. And they won on the road runs previously this year. And I think the 49ers it's early for them. I think next year, the year after, they're going to be a scary team. And Jimmy G's got proved to me, you know, that he can be a quarterback and go out there and win a playoff game. He can. And his 49ers team. But I'm picking Seattle because of their experience. Because last year they were close. You know, they barely lost, but wait, was it last year or was the year before? I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah, it was. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Seattle versus 49ers in a thriller. I'm going to say it's 28-24 Seattle. Wait, is that on now? Is that on now? Apparently the game's on now. Wow, I did not know, so I flipped it on. I'm just going to leave it in the background for now, but yeah, it's going to be in San Francisco. I think Seattle upsets the 49ers. Then you got Baltimore against the Titans. How much I love my Titans. Baltimore's too good, man. This is a legendary team with Lamar Jackson, man. This team is unbelievable. They are just balling, man. Go try to beat that team, man. I'm picking the Ravens. I'm picking them to dominate. They're going to dominate against the Titans. That could be pretty. I think it's going to be 35-24. 35-24. Ravens. So next you got the Kansas City Chiefs against the Texans. It'd be the Texans. All right. I'm picking the Chiefs here. The Chiefs are gonna win this game. The Texans, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna believe in you yet that far. Hell no. So I'm picking the Chiefs win that. It's gonna be a good game. But I think the Chiefs win 31 to 23. 31-23. Chiefs. So you got the Green Bay Packers against New Orleans Saints. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be, it's going to be in Green Bay because Green Bay got a first round bye, right? Wouldn't it be in Green? I think it would be in Green Bay. So I'll just clarify, Green Bay is going to be in Lambeau. So the Packers against the Saints. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers. Sorry, Packers. You guys don't seem that impressive. You almost lost the Lions, bro. Like, come on. Like, I'm picking the Saints. I think it's going to be 32 to 28 Saints. Drew Brees with a great game. He throws a great dime pass with less than 2 minutes to go to win the game. Alright, so next we got the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. So we got the Chiefs against the Ravens. We have the Chiefs against the Ravens, and then we would have Seattle. Yeah, we would have Seattle against the Saints. And it's like how much I love to see, see Seattle. Also, I'd love to see the Saints too with Drew Brees. I think I'm going to pick the Saints. I'm going to pick the Saints on this matchup. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be in New Orleans. Yeah, it's going to be in New Orleans. So either way, I think I would see the Saints because this could be a farewell to Drew Brees, and I think the Saints get it done against the Seahawks, and they win it. 34. I think it's gonna be 34. 28. 34-28 Saints. And then we got the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore against the Kansas City Chiefs, and how much the Kansas City Chiefs want to make the Super Bowl, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't see it. They're just not good enough. It's almost like they're so close, but yet they're so far away at the same time. I'm picking the Ravens. The Ravens are going to win 34-28. I think that's the final. They take the win there. They go to the first Super Bowl in, what was it been, 2011, 2012? Yeah, I think it was 2011. Yeah, I think it's 2011. I know it's against the 49ers. It's been a minute. So we got the Saints against the Ravens. And check the Ravens here. They're 4-12. Unbelievable. They have a 12-game winning streak. They have, wow, that's crazy. They lost to Kansas City 33-28. They lost to Cleveland 40-25. These are some good wins, man. The Patriots, Houston, LA, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Pittsburgh again. They killed Miami. Great win. Alright. So then we got the Saints. If the Saints won the Super Bowl, let's say last year, even the year before, I wouldn't be picking the Saints, honestly, or I don't know. Who else would it be? The only team I can think of is like San Francisco or Seattle. I don't see Green Bay. Green Bay looks weak. Like, I can see the Patriots because you can't always count out the Patriots. I'm always going to put that in there. You got the Chiefs. You can't always count out the Chiefs. I think you got the Chiefs there. Then there's the Ravens. The Ravens, clearly. Then for the NFC, you got the Saints. You got the 49ers. And maybe Green Bay. I don't see Green Bay. They look weak to me, but you never know. Let's see. They beat Houston. Close game. Got dominated against LA. beat Seattle, beat Dallas. Barely lost San Francisco Thriller. I remember that game. Beat the Titans and killed Carolina. I don't know, man. That seems tough to me. That's tough. That is tough. But I feel like I'm going to pick the Saints, and I picked the Saints once before, but I think the Ravens gotta learn how to win, and I feel like they have won before. They have two Super Bowls. I think they have two Super Bowls in their history. I know they won two in recently, in the 2000s, but and the Saints have one. Drew Brees have one. They who they beat? Didn't they beat Peyton Manning? I think they beat the Colts, didn't they? Don't correct me on that. I think it was the Colts, but I'm going to pick the Saints because the Saints have experience. I think they're done being put down, being laughed at, being, choked, being bad penalties, all that. And I think they win it. I think they win the Super Bowl. I think it's a great Super Bowl. They win it 38-34. No, I'm not gonna say it like that. I don't think it would be like that. Yeah, 38-34. Yeah, I'm gonna say 38-34. I think it's been a great game. I think Lamar Jackson and Drew Brees are both gonna have a hell of a game, but Drew Brees is gonna prove that he's a veteran, and maybe this might be his last game ever. And he might retire. He does have the most passing touchdowns in NFL history, so he has a fantastic career. He won a Super Bowl. He does great pretty much every year. He's getting older, so they only have so much time. But yeah. I'm picking the Saints to win the Super Bowl. It should be a great Super Bowl in Miami. Yeah, guys, that's my prediction. I'm going to be picking the Saints to defeat the Baltimore Ravens 38-34 in the Super Bowl. Drew Brees throw is, I'm going to say, excuse me, I want to say 3 touchdowns. I think it's going to be like 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns. Probably one that he doesn't get credit for. Lamar, just being so close, but yeah, a hell of a first year. And that hell of a first year. Technically, I believe it's the second year, right? Yeah, second year. Technically, but it's technically his first year, technically starting, getting his own team and everything, but anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video of this prediction. I said, I could be completely wrong. I could be completely right. We will see. I just hope it's a great playoff. I hope who do I want? I want be nice if the Titans could get pretty far. It'd be nice. Or if the Patriots could get pretty far, that'd be cool. One or the other. Besides that, I don't really care. I honestly don't. Would it be cool to see Drew Brees win the Super Bowl? Would be cool. Win a second. Would be cool maybe to see the 49ers get there too, or even Aaron Rodgers. That'd be cool. He's getting older. It'd be cool to see him win another Super Bowl. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please drop a like. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, guys, and who you guys think is gonna win? Let me know, guys, in the comments. And see you guys next time. Peace. Go Patriots and go Titans. Tighten up.